This reunion has become so toxic. She is an arrogant human being. What? When I'm angry, I say things that I'm not proud of. Are you trying to justify the rubbish that you said?
Bbnaija Pepperdem Reunion show.
Hey guys, how you doing? Thank you so much for joining me right now. You are welcome to my YouTube channel. My name is Funke Oshin. Thank you so much for joining me. So guys, it is day 6 of Bbnaija Reunion show, and I'm here as always to bring to you the update, to review what went down, and in case you missed it, for you to know what went down on the episode. So without further ado, without talking too much, let's get into the gist.
Bbnaija Pepperdem Reunion show.
Guys, see, this reunion just made me to remember how much I felt Pepperdem housemates were really, immature when they started the show. I'm so sorry if this sounds somehow, but I can remember back then I felt that they were just a bunch of kids that came on a reality TV show. And this reunion is just shedding more light to that. This reunion has become so toxic. I don't know how entertainment has somehow led into family feud, led into people talking about people's family. Just yesterday, it was Ella that was dragged, and today, so surprising to see that someone else's family was brought into discussion. But anyway, guys, so this episode was about gossip. So Ebuka asked the housemates if they were proud to be on the gossip episode, and they all said no, but NK said yes. By the way, guys, I think this is the first time NK is appearing on Bbnaja Reunion. So she said yes. Of course, I think she said yes because she's appearing for the first time. But then Ebuka was like, "Oh, you're happy to be on a gossip show?" Ebuka asked her on the gossip episode. So Ebuka asked her why she felt so, and she said, everybody gossiped in the house. Yes. She said you can't be in the house without gossiping, and gossiping was talking about, uncertainties. I think Tacha also said that, but Ebuka said basically gossip is talking about people behind them, which I agree to. That's just the general definition of gossip that I know. Talking about people behind them. Then Diane was asked what she feels about that. She said if people feel that she gossiped in the house, she owns up to it. And of course, they know her clique, they know her friends, and they know who they were talking about. They were just talking, and it was not really avoidable for you not to talk about people in the house. It's funny that I liked Jackie a little bit, not too much, but a little bit when she was in the house, just because I felt she was smart and intelligent. But this reunion, Jackie has just been expressing a whole lot of BS. She's been showing herself to be someone with inferiority complex, someone who doesn't listen to herself before talking, someone who is two-faced. A lot of vices have just been, popping out from Jackie's personality in this reunion. So Jackie was asked to talk, and Jackie said she wasn't a gossip, that she was just, all the time she gossiped, she was lured into gossip. Like, no, you are an adult. You can take charge of any situation. If you want to be in any situation, you will not drag in it. You take decisions yourself. If you find yourself in a situation, it wasn't by chance. You took yourself there. So what do you mean by you were lured into gossip? So Ebuka let us know that when Jackie was talking about people, talking against the people the last time, he had to go dig out something, and then he showed us a clip of Jackie calling Kafi that, hey, let's gossip. She started the conversation with, sit down, let's gossip. And she said she was lured into gossip. They showed 2 clips of her being the one luring Kafi into gossip. And when they came back, she was just like, if that's what to make you guys feel good, yes, I'll call myself a gossip. No. Someone cannot tell me that I'm a murderer right now. And I'll say, okay, if it's to make you guys happy, yes, I'm a murderer. You don't call yourself what you are not just because of to make people happy. Who are they? They're your family. If you're your family, you wouldn't do that. Don't talk of some bunch of friends. So no, Jackie, you owned up to your shit. You owned up to who you are. Not that you're trying to please people, like if it's to make you happy. Whether we're happy or not, who cares? We just want you to own up to your shit. Thank you so much. Now they showed us another clip of while they were in the house when Ike was discussing with Tacha, and he was like, he feels that Mercy is bipolar. By this moment she's all happy, the next moment she's something else. He feels that Mercy is bipolar. Now Mercy has to talk about this. Guys, am I missing out something? I never knew that Ike and Ike and Tacha were friends in any way outside the house. But anyway, apparently, according to the discussion, they were friends outside the house. And then Mercy made it known that she felt disrespected with the friendship. Now, if we wanted to clear the air, we wanted to know what exactly she's trying to say. That is it that you have issue with their friendship? Or what? She said no, she doesn't have issue with the friendship, but she feels disrespected by the friendship. I don't know if Mercy and Ike are deliberately, locking up for this reunion because they have a show still running and we don't know the end of the show whether they are still together. But the way Ike responded, it was frowning, it was acting like he was talking about someone who he's no longer with, and it was like, anyway, he has learned to understand the women and he has understood that he doesn't have to fight a woman. He said he and Tacha do not discuss the housemates and then they found a way to maneuver their friendship. So Tacha, at this point, Ebuka asked Tacha that what does she feel about, does she feel like she disrespected Ike and Mercy's relationship? I said she has nothing to say about it. I feel that was like a cheeky attitude, like I have much to say about it. Don't you should not come and make me the topic sentence for this reunion. No. People asked again, she said, I'm still saying what I'm gonna say. I have nothing to say about it. Wow. So they went on the break, and when they got back, Avala, Telma, and Ford joined the reunion. Now a clip was played of while they were in the house, where Mercy was gisting Ike and Venita about what she told her about Telma's late brother. So when they came back, Telma was like, Sheyi was the number one apoko in the house. That he talked about her brother, her late brother, and Sheyi outrightly said that she, Telma, can never make it in life. By the way, I miss Telma with her, Igbo accent and the way she doesn't care with her realness. So she was saying that though she has forgiven she has gone past it. But then she was the number one approval and she didn't like the fact that she talks about her family, which was a sensitive topic, especially her late brother. So at this point, Mercy had to speak up. Mercy said she loves Telma and she's sorry about what they said, and she's not trying to justify she, but she would like Telma to know that day it was after their Saturday party, and then that she believes that she was acting under the influence of alcohol. And then she said that she blamed herself for blowing it up, for letting everyone know what she told her, but she believed that she said it out of the influence of alcohol. Then Ebuka had to remind Telma that she actually apologized on an interview, Then Telma was like, that is not an interview, that is not an apology, that is half apology, and she still demands apology from Sheyi, that what she gave, and that it's because they asked him the question during the interview. If they had not asked him, maybe he wouldn't have apologized at all, maybe we wouldn't have talked about it. So she demands another true apology this time around. So they went on another break, and when they got back, Ibuka asked Chiyi if he was truly under the influence of alcohol and why he never apologized after that. Then it was Chiyi's turn to explain. Guys, Chiyi needs to calm the fuck down. Chiyi is an arrogant human being. What? Some things are so sensitive for you to know that this is sensitive and for you to just drop your ego. So she was trying to explain what happened, and it was like, okay, he volunteered to count rice, they were punished to count rice, and he volunteered to count rice for the entire house. And then he was counting the rice. Biggie was playing music. That one was distracting him already. Then Telma was making noise and she was distracting him, blah blah blah. And then at this point, Ebuka was like, what led to the family matter being talked about? Was it like, yes, I was counting rice. All Ebuka wanted to know was what led to the family matter, which was what I was interested in knowing too at this point. Like, all these things you're saying is just something else. What led to the family issue? Then he was like, at this point, he owned up to his shit, he owned up to his arrogance and everything, and he was like, he had a weakness that he doesn't know where to draw the line when he's angry. He talks about things that he's not proud of talking about. But nigga, you are an adult. You are an adult for crying out loud. And if you know something and you're not adjusting it, then you have a long way to go. While you were in the house, you had anger issue. Yes, you were saying things anyhow and all that. And to see that even right now, you're still trying to justify the fact that I'm making it to feel like this is who I am. So you feel I should deal with it. And I'm sorry, when I'm angry, I talk about No, that one is not remorseful at all. I feel that she should be able to, stand up and say, uh, you shouldn't be proud to say that, when I'm angry, I say things that I'm not proud of. Are you trying to justify the rubbish that he said? Talking about somebody's late brother. Then he said he technically actually apologized to Thelma. That he wishes that they could play that he apologized to Thelma at a press conference. Um, like what? Technically, who cares whether you apologized? All we want is a sincere apology. And with you trying to be, it got to a point. Everybody was trying to talk, and it was even like people should calm the fuck down. I'm talking, that kind of alpha male unnecessary thing. That pride was just everywhere in the building, oozing around him, and I was really, really irritated at this point. I was like, nigga, drop this damn ego and just apologize already. It was like, I apologize with everything in my soul. I apologize to you, Thelma. I'm sorry. And to not spoil the entire thing, he said he doesn't even remember saying that. Hey, see, when people say that you do something and you know that that thing is bad, don't try to sugarcoat it. He was really trying to sugarcoat it, and even at the end of the day, after it was glaring that he said that Mercy was a witness, there was a clip to show that you actually said something like this. You apologize. Someone confronted you outside the house, and a broadcaster, a journalist asked you, and you apologized on TV. But this person is still paying that she's asking, and she's still saying that you cannot. Who cares whether you remember or not? But anyway, he said he cannot remember, but then he's so sorry. At this point, Thelma said, Thelma decided to tell us that what caused her brother's death. She was like, you don't know how my brother died, so you talking about it was so insensitive. She said her brother was murdered, and the case is even still in court. The murderer hasn't been executed or hasn't been charged or whatever. You know how those law things go. And she was like, her brother was supposed to get married on Saturday and he was murdered on Friday. That the family didn't even get to see him till he was buried. So he was trying to still put those things together, and for she to have talked about it at that point, that it was so heartbreaking, that she felt so broken. And at this point, she started crying, really crying, and then everybody was like, sorry, Thelma. She now said, like, okay, please can we hug, that please, I'm sorry, and all that. At this point, he said he apologizes to her and her entire family for being insensitive and for what he said. So that was just the end of the episode. I feel that she really needs to work on himself at this point. He really needs to work on himself, because he shows it's like he still has that kind of and despite the fact that he was my favorite in the house, yes, because he was intelligent, he was outspoken, he could deliver, he just has a lot of things that I could relate to, when it comes to career wise, when it comes to broadcasting and all that. So I really, really liked him in the house, but definitely, like he said, everyone has a weakness. That weakness has to be dealt with. It really has to be dealt with. Honestly, I really feel for Thelma and the family right now. She said that what she said broke her mom, and them talking about it with me now, I'm sure the mom will be broken again at this point. I just hope that they will let her watch it. Really. But anyway, guys, I think tomorrow we are going to be seeing, Nkita Chihuahua Reloaded. But this time around, it is not Tacha in the picture. It is Omashola versus Mercy. Okay, so they showed us next, and then Omashola and Mercy were just talking back. But they were standing, and they were like, oh. So I can't wait for that episode tomorrow. Thank you so much. This was quite an emotional. Today's episode started boring, like it was boring. Then it got really, really emotional for me, and I was pissed at the same time. I hope you guys enjoyed watching anyway. Please don't forget to subscribe. Drop a comment down below anything you feel about this episode. Don't just put it in your mind and just go like that. Drop it in the comment section. Please subscribe if you haven't. Thank you so much. Click on the notification bell beside the word subscribe, so I can get notified anytime I post any video on here, especially throughout this period of reunion. My name is Fukiyoshi, guys, and I will see you next time, which is tomorrow. Bye.